It's time to go from a hustler to a real boss.
Hey guys, welcome to episode number 5, and in this episode I will show you why and how to build an amazing team around you, how to find and hire A players within your team, and how to go an automatic pilot. I mean, at the end, this is the main goal. When I started out with ecom, I did everything myself, from building the website, customer support to packaging, you name it. But at some sort of moment, you will come to a level where this will be an impossible task. You will run straight into a burnout or worse. And to avoid that, you need to build a team around you where you can count on. And believe me, this is harder than it looks like. To be honest, doing everything yourself at the beginning isn't that bad. You learn and understand the complete process that is finding place in your business. But if you want to scale with your business, you need to let it go and create some kind of helicopter view. Lesson 1. How to create a team. I will draw the complete structure on this iPad so you will have a better idea about how your organization will look like when you finish this episode. But first, I want to mention some important things you must understand. I see a lot of guys out there that just want to have a team so they can say that they have people working for them. Cool to say, right? That you're living the 4-hour work week and outsource everything, drinking some whiskey on the beach, but you don't have a team so you can say you have a team. You do this so you can delegate tasks, create more free time, and eventually create a helicopter view above your business so you can focus on things that really matter. Scaling that business to the moon. And of course, you will not hire 10 people within the first day. This is something you need to build step by step. I recommend starting with hiring someone for the customer support. Doing customer support by yourself will not bring extra money into your business, so it is important to eliminate these tasks as soon as possible. You get the point here, right? So let's dive into the screen so I can show you guys how my organization looks like after scaling the business. So this is you, the business owner. And below you there is a COO, also known as a Chief Operation Officer. You can see this as the manager of the company who runs all the day-to-day tasks. This is the only guy within my company that escalates directly to me, so I don't have to have any contact with my other employees. Below him we have the CS manager. CS stands for customer support. This person is responsible for all the customer support. Below this person we have our customer support agents, who will actually run the customer support. And of course, if you start for the first time hiring someone, you will first hire one agent, after that 2 agents, and at a certain moment you can promote one good agent as a CS manager. Of course, he needs to be capable for that, and this also works for the same way in the other structures I'm gonna draw on my iPad. Next to the CS manager we have our CMO, also known as the Chief Marketing Manager. This person is responsible for the complete marketing. For example, this person will do media buying on Facebook, TikTok and Pinterest. Everything that has to do with marketing is under this manager. Below our CMO we have our creative strategist, and this person is responsible for all kind of content. So below him we will have the content creators, the video editors, the copywriters and all that stuff. Next to our CMO, we have our email and SMS marketing agency. This is optional, by the way. So who are the core team players within my company? Well, of course, the COO is a core player, the CS manager is a core player, the CMO is a core player, and the creative strategist is a core player. What I mean with that is that without these people, the business is not running. If some video editor falls away by tomorrow, next day I have a new video editor. But my core players know the insights about the organization. I also personally give them bonuses, etc. because you need to invest in these kind of people. They run your business. Speaking about these people, where to hire A players. Lesson 2. Where to find and hire A players. So now we know how our organization looks like, it's time to fill it up with some people. So my favorite platform out there is Upwork and Fiverr. You can find all types of employees here from A to Z. But If you look for long-term employees, I prefer Upwork because Fiverr is more for one-time tasks like editing a video or Photoshop. By the way guys, as you already mentioned, this channel brings a lot of value, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now if you want to be part of the success. So later on in the process, if you have more budget, you can go to TopTal. This website provides the best of the best employees, so you know for sure you get quality. People you will find on TopTal work, for example, at Apple, Shopify, and SpaceX. Of course, you pay for what you get. And speaking about what to pay for A players, so for example, if we head over to Upwork, this price per hour can be between $1 and $10 per hour or even more. Again, you pay for what you get. Don't expect to get A players if you only pay them $1 an hour. So normally look at countries like the Philippines, because these people have a very good work ethic, and pay them around $3 or $5 an hour. You will be surprised about which quality you get from them. By the way, I have quite some life hacks that I found during my journey which can be very useful. If you're going to set out a vacancy or anything that describes the job, place in the middle of the text something like DM me on Instagram and send me the letter W. This way you will filter only people who actually read the vacancy, because otherwise you get a lot of bad employees who will text you without reading the tasks. By definition, if they can't even finish reading a paper, how would they even be able to work for you? Second thing here is, when you filter an amount of employees who already have done work for different stores, is to ask, for example, if they could share insights about their clients. Like start asking who they work for, ask for which stores they have worked, and after you have all these answers, you know by definition that this is a red flag. Why? Because basically he snitches his own clients. And after you have hired your first person and you pay them per hour, ask them if they can screen record everything on Zoom and send it into the cloud. That way you can always check which work they exactly did for you and if they worked the hours they said they worked. Because for example, if this guy takes a break for 15 minutes with every email he sent out, at the end of the day, you will pay him and you get 0 for his output. Lesson 3. Go on automatic pilot. So now that we have our team, it's time to go on autopilot so you can sit back and relax. No, just kidding. Of course, so you can focus on the important things within the business. Our COO is in the lead to manage all of the employees, but he doesn't hire anyone by himself. For this, we can search for an external HR manager. This is also known as a human resource. This person will hire people for you and will do job interviews. Again, I think when you're on this level within your business, you are doing very, very good. Cheers on that. Now, to go on autopilot, one thing is very important, and that is that everyone within the business knows their responsibilities of their particular job. By giving anyone the responsibility of a certain part of the business, tasks cannot be skipped and there is no chance of failure, but you have to be very specific and clear to each employee about his or her tasks. Well guys, it was a short one, but I hope it was very valuable and you learned something from this episode number 5. In the next episode I will share some of my secrets that are crucial to get a 7-figure business. So if you want to be part of the journey, make sure to hit the subscribe button and put on your notifications. I will see you next week, same time, same place. Ciao.